talk about it a lot. I think we all wish we had more.
Absolutely.
There are ways to save. We don't have the answers to that, but we do know somebody who does. And today we're helping you get you and your family's finances on track.
That's right. We want to welcome back to the studio licensed financial professional, Dr. Rita Gibson. She's here to share with us 5 money-saving tips for families who may be in the low-income bracket. Welcome back, Dr. Rita. This is amazing. We love when you're here. You help enlighten us in so many ways. But when it comes to money, that's something that we all have in common.
Absolutely.
So we want to talk about specifically those in the low income bracket.
Yes.
So tell us why this is an important discussion.
Well, the bulk of Americans are not making $100,000 a year.
Right.
And so right now with taxes and inflation, we have to save where we can and as much as we can.
Right.
So we're able to help people do that no matter what income bracket you are. And so I think these tips are definitely going to be helpful.
Well, I think these tips are helpful no matter what income bracket you are, especially as we don't know what's happening with the economy right now. The inflation, we don't know if we're heading for a recession. It's still also up in the air. You have a few for us. We're going to break it into a couple segments. You're going to want to stay with us throughout the entire time and break. Let's start with your #1 tip on what we can do to save money.
Yes, it's kind of painful because a lot of people don't want to do this, but save at least 5 to 10% of your income. You think about it. If an average person is making $50,000 a year times 10 years, that's $500,000, right? How many people can say that after 10 years of working that they've actually saved $50,000?
Not many.
None of us. And when you think about that and how much that could help your family now in this current state, that's something that's very important that we need to save.
A lot of it, I think, is the lifestyle that we choose to live.
Absolutely.
I know for me, I love to go shopping. I love to splurge on a Starbucks coffee every now and then, but these are things that are not necessary.
Right.
How do you control your splurges?
Yes, you have to have a goal. A lot of times, a lot of people use that credit card, right? It's easy to get to. But what if you take a certain amount of cash with you and that's all you have? That's your limit. That can kind of keep you from doing overspending, right? And be tempted when other people, I was at a luncheon this morning, breakfast, and everybody was eating, right? I was like, I'm going to have my coffee later on. I'll have my lunch, because that's my favorite part of the day, is eating lunch. So having those, you know, boundaries and knowing where your goals are.
And being okay with that, because as you said, you're around your friends, they're probably like, why aren't you eating? And you don't have to have any explanation for them. We all have our own goals, which leads to another tip that you have that's gonna break a lot of people, like Carly's heart, who loves her shopping. Yeah,
we're gonna have to save. A lot of people, they don't want to have a separate savings account so they can save for those goals, save for those special trips. And you don't want to dibble and dabble in your regular bundle of money that you pay your bills.
Oh, for sure.
Because a lot of people, they're like, oh, you know what, I can just wait a little bit later, but paying your bills later, what costs us more money? You're spending more money in the end. So what is the point of that? Pay your bills on time, but have that savings account separated from your personal money.
That one's not so bad, Carly. I was thinking this was another one. So this one, you should have all these different accounts.
Into this.
And that is something that you're telling us. It is. It's better to ease into something and not jump so head first into the overwhelming process of saving.
Meet people where they are.
Meet people where they are.
And a good way to talk about this, because, you know, even just having separate banking accounts is a concept a lot of us don't know because we don't know it's out there. Someone like yourself can help us.
Absolutely, and we do that all the time, and no judgment at all.
No judgment at all. Okay, good. Good to know, because a lot of that time, it can be embarrassing to know that you can't afford what your friends can afford. Or,
I've been there.
Yeah, I think we've all been there. I'm still there. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still there. But it is something that we can all accomplish and achieve with the help of likes like you. So if people are interested, we still have a little more tips to go in the next segment here. But if they're interested in learning more about this, learning more of these tips, where can they find you, Dr. Gibson?
Yes, just call us at 919-390-0303. 14 or 15, and we'll be able to help you. Gibson's Licensed Financial Professionals, LLC. You can contact us, and we'll get you straight.
Okay. Well, she's going to continue to get us straight, so stay with us because we have more tips that you're not going to want to miss. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back into MyCarolina. We're talking finance.
finances today. It's a big topic that, you know, a lot of people tend to shove to the back burner.
Almost everyone.
Shove it under the rug. We don't like to talk about it if we're not doing so well. But there are people out there that can help us.
Absolutely. And, you know, we have Dr. Rita Gibson. She's back with us. You didn't go anywhere. We didn't go anywhere. But you know what? During our segment, we're talking about ways to save money for low income, but I also think these are for everyone.
Absolutely.
We talked about being embarrassed. I think a big thing to remember is a lot of people are living beyond their means, and we may think that somebody's doing better than us and could be just completely overwhelmed in debt.
Absolutely. You look at social media, you know, you can perceive to be whoever you want to be, right, on social media. But I know a lot of people that have millions of dollars. You would never know it. They're still wearing the same old clothes, driving the same beat-up car, but they understand leaving a legacy for their loved ones. They understand generational wealth. So savings can help you get there.
Okay, so we've talked about the first two tips. Reiterate what those were.
Yes, we're going to reiterate. You need to save at least 5 to 10% of your income, but also get a savings account so you can separate your personal from your little spending money.
Smart.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, you got to settle your debt. There's a lot of companies out there that will help you settle that debt. Give them a call, and they can reduce even the payments or even the balance of what you owe. So take advantage of those strategies because they can actually free you up from filing bankruptcy.
So these are real companies because, you know, I've seen these offers, or, you know, we all get just embedded with mail sometimes.
Absolutely.
And I think they're scams. So this is something that really can help.
It can really help, and let me just shout out a name. Debt America is a great one.
Good to know, yeah, because I feel like that it's a lack of trust with these companies because they're all out to get your money when you're really trying to save your money. So you're trying to do the right thing, and then you get scammed, and so it's all like a big circle of confusion. Okay, so we're saving money. We have our savings account.
We have getting rid of all our debt.
Getting rid of our debt.
This next one, it's a doozy.
You guys can do this. I have faith. Have a no shopping month. I'm not talking about your groceries. I'm not talking about your normal living expenses. I'm talking about that splurging. Have a no shopping month. You know that Christmas is coming up. Maybe around September, October. You might want to not shop for 30 days.
Not shop for yourself.
Not shop for yourself. Personal items, splurging items.
Or going out to eat.
Going out to eat, entertainment.
You really don't need.
Absolutely.
Get the break room coffee.
You'll be surprised how much you can save, and you don't have to go into your personal and your bill money to buy gifts.
Okay, exactly.
And it's so easy when you sale that it's just like, ooh, if I did this now, I'm going to save some money down the line. Will I ever wear it? I have a bag of clothes that I bought on sale in my car that has been in there for 4 months. Of course, that's 5.
That's 5 months. That's a challenge. It really is a challenge. So what do you recommend for people to do to stop those habits?
Listen, you have to have a goal. If what you're doing right now is not helping you reach that goal, then you need to not do it anymore. And talk to a financial professional like myself that we can help you and guide you and give you the tools that you need to be successful.
Well, you know, we kind of led into those coupons, and I think all of ours bad habit with that. You have a tip on that we need to be listening very, very carefully
This is personal because I had to deal with this a lot. And that's not being an impulsive coupon shopper. Every time you see these advertisements, if you buy this, you get 30% off if you pay $150 worth of, you know, you don't have to buy it just because it's on sale, right? If you need something, if you're going to use it for a gift, special occasions, but just to buy because there's a coupon, no.
My mom, that's something that my mom instilled in me. You know, whenever you see something, buy one, get one half off. Well, if you're going to use that item, deodorant, makeup, something like that, if you're going to continue to use that item throughout your life, that's a good deal. You know, you're getting some money off of something you're going to use, but just because this hairbrush is buy one, get one half off, you don't need 2 hairbrushes, you know. So totally get it. What else do we need to know to make our habits better?
First of all, get with someone who understands about money. We do free financial education every month. We help families make sure they have things in line. Get a budget. You have to get a budget in order for you to reach your goals. And so we're able to do that free of charge. So just reach out to us.
And how do we do that?
You can call us at 919-390-0314 or 0315. Gibson. Gibson's licensed financial professionals where we can help you build and save for your family.
It's well worth the time. It's going to help us throughout our entire lives and help leave that legacy to our families that you talk about. Thank you so much. We always love having you here.
I love being here.
We even matched today.
Yeah, look at us. We did this on purpose.
Not planned, but you should plan your budget and financial future.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.